Unfortunately, uh, the Aza series or Part 18 will not have any commentary because for some reason there was no mic turned on. So, but this one will. So, yes. This is if one of humanity was teleported to the late Cretaceous period. We have not did an update on this series in a while, so yes. The Orange team continues to expand further here. They declare war on the Pink Country, basically. And the Pink Country does not like this. They do not, this weird Pink Country does not like it, so they get invaded by the Orange team. The Orange team is much more powerful than the Pink Country as well. Basically, they start to also invade from the south as well. Yeah. Also, the Pink Country has to now worry about the rebels in this part of the country because they never wanted to be a part of this country to begin with. Yeah. So this part of the country, they're like, nah, we don't want to be a part of this anymore, and even create some border war as well. Also, this country wants to have an opportunity to invade, so they invade as well. It's not looking too good for the Pink team, to be honest. They also the northern panhandle has been cut off as well. Yeah, and it's not looking very good for the Pink team. Yeah, the Pink team, they're struggling. This is a country, in free fall basically, and the Orange team is gonna basically cement its status as basically the global power. So the peace treaty will happen, and they will be forced to give up all of this land here, the Pink team. Here. Also, this really light blue team will gain its independence as well. Here. And this darker blue team will gain all of this land here. So, this lighter blue team will gain its independence. And the Pink team has basically been destroyed. And yeah, people are not very happy in the Pink team as well. Hey, at least they're still alive as well. They didn't take over the whole country, but it cements the Orange team as basically the big superpower at this current moment as well. So, meanwhile in Europe, this country continues to expand into what is modern day France as well. They continue to expand. However, more exploration is happening here. This is the exploration. And they start to see there's a lot of land here. Explorers even go so far south as well. But there's no nations down here as of now, because it's just explored. This is what people know about. Okay, there are city-states, but they're not really nations right now. So this Caucasian nation starts to expand. So they start to extend their country here. So, meanwhile, the Yellow team, one of the most powerful countries in the world, they start to expand here. And this causes this light blue country to not really be happy, as the Yellow team starts to extend, basically Norway, they start to extend the borders, and they're told not to. So this starts as a coalition between this country, and this country, and this country starts to invade the Yellow team. The Yellow team was caught off guard of this. The blue team starts to invade from the south, and they're like, hold up, what the hell is going on here? Okay, they do have a very big army, but they can't take on both of these countries at once. Okay, they really cannot. Okay. And this is the first fall of a major power, besides maybe the red team. The red team doesn't exist anymore, but this Yellow team, not to be confused with the Yellow team over here, the Scandinavia country, they are basically being destroyed and wiped off. This country also starts to aid this purple team here. Same thing with this country, they even join in as well. And also, there's a rebellion here. This side of the country, they have always been oppressed and separated. They have never liked being a part of this country at all. So this side of the country, they start a massive civil war, basically creating chaos. I don't know what that was. That was... Oh, I must have clicked on that song just to see what it was about. Oh yeah, sorry. Hopefully there's no copyright claims. This team, they're gonna go with the song. It was some like strange song, so if it's like a 1 second, then I don't think copyright doesn't matter. So YouTube doesn't do that anymore. Thank God, thank the Lord. Yeah, but basically this rebellion here starts to take over a lot of the land here, and this is a very big crisis for the yellow team, because the yellow team, they're struggling. They're struggling, and they said, you know what, we'll make a peace treaty. Okay, we'll make a peace treaty. No country, they don't want to need only the blue team wanted land, so only this country wanted land. But it's kind of hypocritical, because this is a war to stop an expansion of another country. But the biggest is the independence of the pink team. This is going to throw a massive wrench into this country. Yeah, so this country will have its massive wrench thrown into them with the independence of this pink team. Here, this pink country. So the capital will be put around here so they can have better... Because these countries are going to have very good relations. Meanwhile, there's a crisis within this country right here. It is because of this other side of the country. They declare their independence, and there's really nothing this country can do about it, because this is so far away. We knew this was going to be like a very big problem in the future. Here. And they do keep these 3 islands here, but this team gains their independence. It was only a matter of time they do. The capital will actually be centered in the middle of the country, so, you know, they don't... Most countries are at the border of a coast or something, but this is the first country where they say, you know what, screw that, we're going to put our capital down here. Also, they explore this area up here. And they explore this little chain of islands. Yeah, the people do inhabit it, but it's not really, really worth it at this current moment. So no one takes over these islands here. Meanwhile, the next exploration continues here, and they start to see that there's a lot. This is a massive landmass. This is a massive landmass. Okay. Meanwhile, the Greenland countries, there's going to be a third Greenland country. It's going to be the White Orange team. They will be a new official country. Yeah, so this is the newest country. This country here again. In the late Cretaceous period, the world was much warmer, so there was very northern countries, basically. Meanwhile, this blue team continues to extend up north here, this bluish country, and they start to colonize a lot of these little islands here. I'm not gonna call them in, but they start to colonize almost all of these little islands here. Yeah, and yeah, this is a pretty big problem, because the blue team is just gonna cut off. They're gonna start to... This is a big problem, because this area might become like that one country in the future. The blue team, however, starts to explore a lot of this area, which has been unexplored. With the other blue team, they start to basically explore the rest of the northern North America, and also parts of Alaska as well here. So Alaska has been mostly explored except for the northern portion. And another country will pop up here, creating another like pink team as well. This is another very northern country. Yeah, so they exist up here. And that is it about this video here. The orange team, I think, cemented themselves as a global superpower. However, more of Asia starts to get explored as well. And more countries may actually start to pop up here. So, yeah. Goodbye.